We're going to Poland for 48 hours. Feel of a bit of a deja vu. It's again 4:30 a.m. on Saturday. I'm going the same way to the airport here in Oslo because I'm traveling to Krakow in Poland for the next couple of days to explore. Same story, I've never been there, have no idea what to do. So let's go explore with me together and see what we can find. Ticket to the airport costs roughly 25 bucks and the express train, but the real trick is that locals told me you can use local trains which cost like 2 bucks, or if you have a pass less than a buck to get there too. The only problem is that of course you need to align the schedule because express train goes on specific schedule all the time, almost 24/7, or try to find a local train, then go express, and if you cannot do it, then do Uber or any other thing. Waiting for the plane, apparently. Very early travel is not a problem here in this country. So many people at 5 a.m. in the airport. Okay, we made it to Krakow. I landed in the airport, then I had to grab the train. I didn't want to grab the Uber, I wanted to see how the public transportation works. It cost me roughly $5 to go by train. Super easy, super quick. A little bit confusing, I first bought a ticket for the bus and then the lady told me like, no, this is for the bus, you need a separate one. So total spend is $6 and the train arrives to the main station, which is like in the middle of the shopping mall. So you get all of a sudden like in this fancy glassy place. Now I'm just walking. Obviously the first step we're gonna make is to get some breakfast, and I couldn't think of any better thing to do is to go to the old town. So we're gonna try to go to the old town, find a breakfast there, and then decide what do we do. Immediate observation is that the city is very clean, it's very beautiful, a lot of historical places it seems, and it's like a tip as well. If you are in a European city, you don't know what to do, go to the old town, there's always something to do. Alright, I made the first official stop in Krakow, in Old Town. This is the huge square with a lot of tourists. Most likely people come here to go inside of these fancy buildings and churches and enjoy themselves. There's a lot of different groups, tourists from all over the world, some guys from UK. Essentially, it's like a marketplace, or at least used to be the marketplace in the old days, so that's why it's huge territory. And now it's just a nice walkable area. I don't think they sell anything except coffee and some pastries here. So there's a lot to explore. I'll try to get inside some of these buildings, but looks very cool. Now behind me is St. Mary Basilica. To be honest, I did not expect that will be so grandiose inside. If you're here, definitely come over. Check it out, it's awesome. Looks like we made it to some castle. Let's go explore. The castle seems very nice. Large territory, nice views. Let's see what else we have here. You can get inside for a couple of bucks. Outside is free, so technically if you are zero budget, you can do it for free. Check it out, everything outside, have fun. Been walking for over 3 hours now. What it means is it's time to charge the phone and get some good coffee. See you around. We continue to explore. I think I'm gonna stick around Old Town today. I'm not sure what we're gonna do tomorrow, but there's plenty of space to explore. Just checked into the hotel, did a bit of dinner in the Polish restaurant, of course. I for the first time in my life, I drank borscht as it was like a drink instead of the soup. And I keep walking after a short nap. So there's a lot happened in the last couple of hours, and I just visited this Basilica of St. Francis of Assisi, whatever that is. Don't blame me for the lack of knowledge. I'm just randomly exploring. I'm not even sure what I'm doing. So there's so many churches and cathedrals and basilicas here. So if you're into that, you'd probably be very excited. I will keep going. It seems to be supposed to be very nice evening, and I'm curious to see how the city is with the lights. Let's go. Just about the right time to ask for the feedback. We made a couple of videos already. We've been around cities around the world, and this type of content, I'm not even sure what kind of content is it, because it's not a vlog, and it's not a travel blog, and it's not a guide. I don't know if it's somewhere in between, because we just lazy travelers that don't like to plan, and we just book the trip somewhere, we go and explore. We probably didn't even hit most popular steps, or we hit maybe most popular places, but we don't even know about it. So how you feel about this steps? Let us know, and maybe there's something else you'd like us to show, because we're trying to show just what we like, just a short snippets of something cool, and not try to bother you with too many details or voiceovers. And yeah, so we're gonna call it for now Lazy Travels. My hotel room comes with a very interesting feature, which is huge balcony. I'm not sure how this happened, but it's quite impressive and very nice. Look at this. They told me that I got upgraded because I'm some sort of a premium member on some website, like Expedia or something like that. So travel, have fun, and get lucky like me. It's day 2. I was super lazy night. I wanted to go to the shisha bar, but end up just staying in the hotel, having some rest. It's waking up too early and working the whole week was a bit rough. So it's a bit of excuse not to go out, being a lazy ass. But today I have a couple of hours to spare for going home, and the weather is perfect. Of course, the first thing we're gonna do is to find a breakfast. I'm a little bit outside of the old town, which you can feel immediately with the different architecture. More simple and still welcoming and very cozy. And you can see people shuffling around for the breakfast too. But in a matter of half an hour, I bet there will be a bunch of tourists again on the streets walking around. So up to the breakfast, then we'll probably try to walk down the river. Maybe I even take a boat. Let's see. I feel taking it also very easy today. All right, let's go. At my breakfast was an interesting moment. I was walking in and the place was full. Seems to be very popular, 4.9. And I'm asking the hostess, how long is the wait? She's like, I don't know. Oh, you mean? I was like, what do you mean you don't know? Well, it depends on the guests. I was like, So my American ass is like, yeah, they tell you in US, like, how long is the wait? I don't know if it's just a psychological trick or the reality, or here they just don't do it, but it felt a bit weird. I was like, oh, okay, can I wait? They're like, yeah. So essentially, up to the guests, who the hell knows how long is the wait? So things like that. But the food was great, and the service was great, and the vibe is also great. So explore Krakow. Don't go to the most touristy places, go to the random places, like I do. Here's the main square on Sunday. It's noon. There is already Sunday crowd. It's getting busy, it's getting hot. Well, can't blame people for trying to enjoy their weekends and life. So, very, very popular square. It got super busy on Sunday. It's crazy the amount of people. Huge waves everywhere, shuffling around the old city, even bigger than in the morning. Yeah, impressive. I got on a river boat tour, which is a short 45 minutes trip. Wouldn't recommend if you're trying to kind of sightseeing, because it's just in 45 minutes you can see like few things, like a castle and church and the other things. It's very good if you are walking tired and you want some rest, then probably go on that boat tour. That was very relaxing and just kind of take a pause. But there are also like a very long type of tours. You can go 4 hours and you will explore a lot of things, including outside of the city. So now I'm going to get another coffee, recharge a bit, and see what else I can do. There's a few more hours left for me before I have to go to the airport, and it's super hot and I'm enjoying it. Interesting observation. Sometimes out of curiosity I go on sites like TripAdvisor and see things to do. I did that. I was like, let me see what's happening. And I realized that I did like 80% of all the recommended sightseeing by default, just shuffling around, exploring on my own, and randomly walking in the place. I didn't realize yesterday. I went to the castle. I saw the castle, walked around, and realized it was like one of the best or most popular destinations. I was like, oh, I guess. So it's really cool, this type of travel, when you unknown, explore, get yourself around, maybe in trouble too, and then apparently it's the most popular destinations. So yeah, proof, if you're looking for the stress-free type of travel, lazy stuff, you can try to do like us. Just book the trip, go out there, explore, and try to enjoy it without worrying, seeing all the right spots for the Instagram or whatever social media you use. Yeah, have fun. Just tried zero dumplings zero. Alright, done with the trip. Waiting for my Uber. It was cool. A lot of positive emotions from Poland. Definitely worth to come over and explore. There's plenty of things to do. Weather was perfect for the June, and architecture is awesome. Super walkable city. Food is awesome. Entertainment, you have to like history to enjoy it here, and cost of visiting is also manageable, especially if you come from more expensive places like United States or UK, so it should be super easy. So, if you enjoyed, until next time.